हमने अपनी ही नदी का गला घोट दिया, जहरीले कचरे से उस पर निरंतर वार किया। पीते थे जिसका जल सुबह शाम, आग उगलती लपटों से हमने बहती धारा पर विषैला आगत किया।
It was on February 26, 2026, at Mula-Mutha in Pune, when 20,000 students of MIT ADT University rose to smoke and distress. It wasn't a factory accident. It wasn't a forest fire. It was the river burning. We are at the banks of the Mula-Mutha river. Adjoining the river is a world-class university. In front of us is a garbage dump that has been set ablaze. Just last week, 5 students were hospitalized because they couldn't breathe in their own hostel rooms. The river is facing a double threat: garbage dumping and the burning of the dumped garbage.
We want justice! We want justice! We want justice! We want justice! We want justice!
जो खिड़कियां हम रात को खुली हवा के लिए खोलते हैं, वही खिड़कियां हमें इस डर से बंद करके रखनी पड़ती है कि कचरे का धुआं हमारे रूम में ना आए और हमें मार ना दे.
धूरमुळे आम्हाला श्वास घेता होत नाही, काय करायला होत नाही. आम्हाला खूप त्रास होतो. आम्हाला सोल्युशन पाहिजे. आणि 7 दिवसाचा आम्ही टाइम दिलेला ग्रामपंचायतला, ते पण आम्हाला काय त्याचं सोल्युशन भेटलेलं नाही.
To understand the crime, we have to look at the evidence. This isn't just littering. This is a systematic daily operation. Villagers from Kadamwakvasti and Loni-Kalbhor don't have a legal place to dump their waste. So, they bring it here. Look at this. You have household inorganic waste, you have construction debris, but here, see this? This is biomedical waste. Bandages, syringes, and here, this is organic waste that is decomposing and generating methane. When the villagers set this on fire, often to extract metal to sell, they are literally igniting a toxic bomb. The students claim, and official reports confirm, that 35 to 40 tractor loads, nearly 70 tons of garbage, are dumped into this riverbed every single day. To put it in perspective, that is a weight of 10 adult elephants.
इतक्या चांगल्या पवित्र या वास्तूच्या बाजूला मुळा-मुठा नदी वाहते आणि गेले आम्ही बघतोय 10-15 वर्ष झालं या गावातील दोन्ही ग्रामपंचायतीतील लोक म्हणजे की त्यांचे ग्रामपंचायती ट्रॅक्टरच्या माध्यमातून आणि मोठ्या ट्रकच्या माध्यमातून या नदी पात्रामध्ये ते कचरा आणून टाकतात आणि त्या कचऱ्याचं प्रमाण सुरुवातीला थोडं कमी होतं, परंतु आम्ही आत्ता मोजतोय, गेले 6 महिने मोजतोय, तर दिवसाला 40 ट्रक, ट्रॅक्टर, हायवा गाड्या म्हणजे मोठ्या गाड्यांच्या माध्यमातून किती दिवसाला 80 टन कचरा कमीत कमी त्या या नदी पात्रात टाकतात. मागच्या आठवड्यात लागलेली आग इतकी मोठी होती की रात्री 12:30ला लागली ते सकाळी 11पर्यंत आमचा कॅम्पस सगळा धुराने भरून गेला होता. आता हे सहनशीलतेच्या बाहेर झालेलं आहे. आमच्या हॉस्टेलला मुलं पार पहिलीपासून ते PG पर्यंतची मुलं शिकतात. हॉस्टेलमध्ये राहणारे मुलांची संख्या 5000 आहे आणि इथं आमचे 1000 कर्मचारी आणि त्यांचं कुटुंब राहतं. इतका प्रश्न गंभीर झालेला आहे म्हणून आम्ही त्यांना वारंवार विनंती केली. एअर पोल्युशन आहे, वॉटर पोल्युशन आहे, सॉलिड वेस्ट मॅनेजमेंट आहे, की नंतर डिझास्टर मॅनेजमेंट ॲक्ट आहे, या सगळ्या कायद्यांचं उल्लंघन करणार आहे.
The air quality index here touched 340 during the peak of the fire. For context, anything above 300 is considered hazardous. It means healthy people are getting sick and people with comorbidities need urgent hospitalization. This gate became a front line. The trucks carrying the garbage have to pass through private university land to reach the river. So, the students did something unprecedented. They didn't just write letters, they blocked the tractors. Hundreds of students gathered here. They stopped the garbage-laden vehicles. They gave the Gram Panchayats an ultimatum. 7 days. Find another place or we block you forever. We have repeatedly requested the villagers not to dump garbage in the river. If this does not stop within a month, we will be forced to block the vehicles from entering. We cannot allow the health of our students to be compromised.
जिस डाल पर बैठे थे उसी को काट दिया अपने ही हाथों से झागू गलती एड़ियां रगड़ती सिसकती नदी को जहर से पाट दिया.
The students kept their word. When the deadline passed, they returned. The garbage bund is now in full effect. This is the classic urban-rural conflict. The city of Pune expands. Villages become peri-urban. But the infrastructure doesn't keep up. There is no door-to-door collection, no treatment plant. The river becomes the path of least resistance. It's tragic, but it's also illegal.
प्रशासन से हमारा रिक्वेस्ट है, दरख्वाइश है कि यहाँ से वो उनको दूर ले जाएं तो बेटर है. मतलब हमारे जो डंपिंग यार्ड है या ये जो डंपिंग यार्ड ये बोल रहे हैं, जो भी बोल रहे हैं, उनको हमें दूर ले जाना पडेगा.
मुळा-मुठा नदी आपली जीवनवाहिनी आहे. आपल्या सर्वांसाठी पाण्याचा स्रोत त्यामधून आहे. आपण सगळ्यांनी त्या नदीची काळजी घेणं गरजेचं आहे. ती नदी वाचली पाहिजे. त्या नदी पात्रामध्ये आपण जर कचरा टाकला तर त्या पाण्याचं प्रदूषण होतंय. तो कचरा नष्ट करण्यासाठी जर त्याला आग लावली तर या ठिकाणी हवेचं देखील प्रदूषण होतंय. आणि जी काही परिस्थिती 28 फेब्रुवारीला या ठिकाणी निर्माण झाली होती तीच परिस्थिती परत नव्याने या ठिकाणी निर्माण होऊ शकते. तर सगळ्या गावकऱ्यांचं, परिसरातील नागरिकांचं, या विद्यापीठातील विद्यार्थ्यांचं आणि कर्मचाऱ्यांचं आरोग्य या सगळ्या बाबतीचं हित जर आपण लक्षात घेतलं तर आपण इमिडिएटली या नदीपात्रामध्ये कचरा टाकणं थांबवलं पाहिजे.
Even if the garbage were to be removed, the river is already poisoned. Look at the foam. It looks like soap, but it's a sign of a dying river. The foam is a combination of phosphates and surface active agents. It comes from the sewage and the leachate of the massive garbage pile. It depletes the oxygen. The fish can't breathe. We are seeing mass fish deaths downstream. The river is effectively dead in this stretch. And in the monsoon, do you think that improves the situation? Far from it. The garbage will block the flow. The river will swell, and all this toxic sludge will be carried into the homes of people further down in Solapur. The students are blocking the trucks. The villagers have nowhere to go. The river is dying. So, what is the fix? Where can 70 tons of daily waste go? The good news is, a solution is finally on the table. Under pressure from the student protests and the district collector, the Kadam Vakvasti Gram Panchayat has passed a resolution. The plan is to divert the waste to a 2.5 acre government plot. Here, they will set up a solid waste management project. The Gram Panchayat has committed to segregating waste into 7 categories. Wet waste will be converted into compost on site. So the waste is sorted and treated on land, away from the water. What about the plastic that can't be composted? That's the second part of the solution. The Gram Panchayat has resolved that no plastic waste will be dumped outside the village limits. They will either send it to the Hadapsar waste treatment plant temporarily or to recycling facilities. It stops the cycle of dumping and burning. So the blockade by the students actually worked. It forced the administration to unlock land that was stuck in bureaucracy for over a decade. Diverting the waste stops the bleeding. But how do we heal the wound? First, the Maharashtra Pollution Control Board has already issued notices. They have invoked the Solid Waste Management Rules of 2016. This means the Gram Panchayats are legally bound to remediate the site. They must remove the waste that is already there. What does that mean? Excavation? Yes, but it has to be scientific. They need to remove the legacy waste, bioremediate the soil, and most importantly, stop the leachate from entering the river. But what about the smoke, the burning? Well, once the waste is segregated and treated, there is nothing left to burn. If there is no garbage, there can be no garbage fire. The students have effectively choked the supply of fuel. 2 months ago, These students were studying for their computer science exams. Today, they are environmental activists. They didn't wait for the government to save them. They blocked the trucks themselves. The fight isn't over. The treatment plant still needs to be built. The river still needs to be cleaned. But a precedent has been set. A group of 6,000 students reminded everyone that you cannot use a river as a dump just because no one is stopping them. A final thought. What happens if the villagers go back to the river next month? But they can't. The students are watching. The gate is closed, and now the law is involved. The Mula-Mutha here has suffered, but it has also found 20,000 new guardians. If the waste is diverted to the 2.5-acre plot and the riverbank is cleared, this stretch can breathe again. It won't happen overnight, but for the first time in years, there is a plan and a force, the students, to ensure that it happens.